Guys, let us continue our solving rational expression part 10. We're now in part 6 problem. Subtract 4y minus 1 over y plus 3 and 5 over y plus 3. And solving subtraction of rational expression, we have to know first the LCD. If we have the same denominator, our LCD is the same also, y plus 3. And upon knowing the LCD, we're going to draw a line and write the LCD below as a denominator now. And then our second step is to divide this denominator, the LCD, to the first denominator of the first rational expression. So y plus 3 divided by y plus 3 equals 1, then multiply to the numerator 4y minus 1. So the answer also is 4y minus 1. Since subtraction, we're going to write the sign of subtraction. And then we're going to divide now y plus 3 divided by y plus 3 is equals to 1, then multiply to the numerator. That's why we have here 5 times 1. And then we're going to simplify for y, negative 1, negative 5 times 1 equals negative 5, then plus negative 1 equals negative 6. Then over, just copy the denominator. Then we have factor for y negative 6, we have factor of this, and the factor of this is by divided by 2. The common is 4 and 6 is 2, so that's why we're going to multiply this by 2. So write the parentheses, and 4y divided by 2 equals 2y, and 6 divided by 2 equals 3. And just copy the denominator. So this will be our final answer. Okay, next, number 47, subtract 2y over y plus 3 and 5 over y negative minus 2. Okay, the same process, we're going to know the LCD of this denominator since they are not the same. So since y plus 3 and y negative 2 is a prime, so we have to multiply this. So that's why our LCD is y plus 3 multiply y negative 2. Okay, and then upon knowing the LCD, we have to draw a line, then write the LCD below the line as our denominator, and then we're going to divide this denominator to the denominator of the first rational expression, and the result, we're going to cancel this, and the remaining is y minus 2. Then y minus 2 now multiply to the numerator. That's why the result is 2y times y minus 2. Then we have to write the symbol of a subtraction. Then we're going to divide again the denominator and denominator of the second rational expression, and the same, cancelled, and the result, the remaining is y plus 3, and this y plus 3 multiply to the numerator. Okay, negative 5 times y plus 3. Okay, then next step is to simplify, meaning we're going to remove all the symbols here. So we're going to multiply 2y times y equals 2y squared, and 2y times negative 2, we have negative 4y, and negative 5 times y equals negative 5y, and negative 5 times positive 3 equals negative 15. Then copy the denominator. Then next, we're going to simplify the numerator by combine like terms. So 2y, just only copy. We have negative 4y, negative 5y. Then we're going to combine this because the same. We have negative 9y, and copy negative 15. Since we cannot factor this 2y squared, negative 9y, negative 15, so this will be now our final answer. Just only copy the denominator. Okay guys, we are now in number 48. Simplify a minus 2 over 3 plus 2, then minus 3 minus 1 over 3 minus 2. Okay, again, we have to determine first the denominator. They are not the same, so therefore, and it's a prime, so we have to do it if these denominators are prime, we have to multiply. So 3 plus 2 times 3 minus 2. So upon knowing the LCD, we're going to put draw a line, and we are going to put this denominator below the line. Consider this one now as a denominator. Okay, Then our next step is to divide this denominator, the LCD, and the denominator of the first rational expression. So we're going to divide now. So cancel, so the remaining is 3 minus 2. And this 3 minus 2 multiplied to the numerator. That's why the result a minus 2 times 3a minus 2. Then since subtraction, we copy first. Then we're going to divide this denominator here, cancel, and the remaining is 3a plus 2. Then we're going to multiply to the numerator. So that's why we have 3a minus 1 times 3a plus 2. Then draw a line again, then copy the denominator and simplify. So we're going to multiply 8 times 3 equals 3a squared. Then 8 times negative 2, we have negative 2a, and negative 2 times 3a, we have negative 6a, and negative 2 times negative 2, we have positive 4. And copy the subtraction sign and use a parenthesis because we're going to multiply this two binomials. And the result is 3 times 3 equals 9a squared. Then 3a times positive 2 equals positive 6a. Then negative 1 times 3 equals negative 3a. Then negative 1 times positive 2 will have negative 2. And our next step is combine like terms and simplify this one. So 3a squared, negative 2a plus negative 6 equals negative 8a. Then copy 4, then multiply this. Negative times positive 9a squared equals negative 9a squared. Negatives times positive 2 equals negative 6a. And negative times negative 3 equals positive 3a. And negative times negative 3 equals positive 2. Then copy the denominator. Then combine like terms again. So 3a squared, and we have negative 9a squared. Unlike sign, so we're going to minus. 9 minus equals negative c squared. And negative 8a, then we have negative 6a here. Then if we're going to combine, we have 14, then 14a, then we have positive 3a, so we have to minus, that's why we have negative 11a, then positive 4 plus positive 2 equals positive 6. Then we cannot simplify this, or we cannot factor this numerator. So this will be our final answer for our numerator. And for the 3 plus 2 and 3 negative 2, so we can multiply this. 3 times 3 equals 9a squared, and positive 2 times negative 2, we have negative 4. So this will be our final answer. The next, number 49. Find the difference of 4b over b squared negative 9 and 6b over b plus 3. Difference means subtraction, so we will change this into subtractions here, the symbol. But in our denominator, b squared negative 9b plus 3, so this one is complicated, so what we're gonna do is just find first the factor of this denominator. So the factor of this is b minus 3, then b plus 3, and copy this b plus 3 with right aligned with the same binomial. And our LCD now, we have b minus 3, b plus 3. So this one just only bring down here, and this one also bring down b plus 3. Since common, we have only copy 1 as represented in our LCD. Upon knowing the LCD, draw a line and copy the LCD. Then our next step is to divide b minus 3 divided by b plus 3 divided by here b by squared negative 9. So remember the factor of this is this one, so they are the same. So if we're going to divide equals to 1, then times 2 the numerator. That's why the answer is for b. Then difference means subtraction, just copy the symbol subtractions here. Then we have to divide denominator, the same denominator, cancel, and the remaining is b minus 3. So we're going to multiply to the numerator. So that's why we have 6b times b minus 3. And then Next step is to simplify this one. The result of this is b squared negative 9. Just copy b squared negative 9. We have to combine this, finding the product. Then we're going to this numerator. Now we're going to simplify 4b minus, we are going to multiply this, negative 6b times b. We have negative 6b squared, and negative 6b times negative 3. So we have negative 8b. Simplify again. We have negative 6b squared, then 4b plus 8b equals 22b. Copy the denominator, b squared minus 9. Then, since we can factor this by, this is common by 2, so we are going to divide now. 6 divided by 2 equals 3, and b squared, we have b here, so b squared divided by b equals b, and 22 divided by 2 equals 11, and b is no more. So this will be now our final answer. Just only copy the denominator. Guys, we are now in number 50. Simplify 4d squared over 28d cubed. Our solution, we're going to factor the numerator. 4 times d squared over, we have to factor the 28, and the factor of 28, 7 times 4. Then the factor of d cubed, we will have d squared and 1d. Then after the factor, our next step is cancellation. You have to cancel the 4 and write 1. Cancel d squared 1. Then multiply 1 times 1 equals 1, and 7 times 1 times 1 equals 7 times d equals 7d. So our answer is 1 over 7d. Okay, next, number 51. Simplify y minus x over x minus y. So we cannot cancel because they are different positions. So we have to do is inverse the denominators. So y minus x over, it becomes now negative y positive x. Then again, we cannot cancel because of the sign. We have positive, we have negative. So we have to do is to factor the denominator, and the factor of this is negative 1, and negative 1 divide negative y equals positive y, then positive x and negative 1. If we're going to divide, we have negative x. Then we can cancel now 1, and 1 over negative 1 times 1 equals negative 1, then 1 over negative 1. If we're going to divide, the answer is negative 1 is our answer.